Hello and welcome back to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. In this video we are taking a look at the X-Men wave, the Chode, I can never pronounce it right, Build-A-Figure, and in particular we are taking a look at CORSAIR from the STARJAMMERS. It's interesting because this character of course goes alongside the Build-A-Figure to make up part of the STARJAMMERS team. Now, as a figure, he's pretty decent. Now, he's built on the Vulcan body, which is ironic because obviously he's Vulcan's dad. There's also 2 additional hands. You get closed fist hands, and you get nice 2 weapons as well. You get his sword and his pistol, 2 weapons that you've seen him with in the comic books, so it's nice that they did include those. Now, as I said, it is built on the Vulcan body, so if you've seen any of the reviews that review that Vulcan body, you know what to expect when it comes to articulation and pinless. What's nice about the pistol is the barrel does have a little hole at the end of it, so you can put the flame effects or the smoke effects on them if you have them with any of the other characters. Now, even though he is built on the Vulcan body, there's a couple of additional pieces. In particular, his collar and his sash stroke belt. The paintwork on him is really crisp, the lines are really nice and neat, the emblem on his chest is really nice as well. Now, what's cool about this character, if no one knows, I mean, he debuted, it was like the kind of mid to late 70s, the STARJAMMERS kind of came out, and he's essentially Havoc and Cyclops' dad. What actually happened was that he was flying his plane with his wife and the 2 kids, Havoc and Cyclops. Of course, at the time they weren't called that, they were called Scott and Alex. The plane was attacked by the Shi'ar, and what they did, they had 1 parachute, they kind of strapped it onto Scott, told him to hold Alex and pushed him out of the plane, which is quite graphic if you think about it, but the 2 of them did survive, and then CORSAIR and his wife got imprisoned. They got taken by the Shi'ar and taken away, and yeah, sent off to space, obviously. His wife was then killed. I'm not going to go into details, but it was quite gruesome. She was killed in front of him, and he was put into the pits, into like the slave pits. And what happened from there was he met up with some other aliens that were in the prison as well, and they kind of all banded together, broke out of the prison, and renamed themselves STARJAMMERS, and then basically just flew around the galaxy, taking revenge on the Shi'ar. I'm pretty sure that's how he pronounced it. That's how I've always pronounced it. The Shi'ar. Shi'ar. Yeah. As a figure, he's really cool. Now, STARJAMMERS as a team is pretty much one that fans have been calling out for some time now. As I said, they've been around since like the mid to late 70s. So it's definitely a team that we are overdue having on our shelves, especially with a massive push on X-Men and X-Men related characters. So to get 2 of the characters, to get Chode or Chode and CORSAIR in one wave is really positive, and it kind of makes me think that we are going to get the others. Now, if I remember rightly, I think there's 3 or maybe 4 other members. I think there's 3. There's definitely 1 because it's the female one that CORSAIR fell in love with, and then there was 2 others. There was a like a robot, a cyborg as well, and then another alien as well. So yeah, so there's at least another 3 members to come, including the Build-A-Figure and of course CORSAIR. Speaking of the Build-A-Figure, I have done a 5-minute figure review on him, so you can go and check that out. But he's on the Apocalypse sort of body on that build, so you get an idea for how big he is. But next to CORSAIR, he looks pretty decent. The size is there or thereabouts. There's his little buddy. I can never remember the name of this guy. What was he called? Cannot remember what he was called. Maybe he was the 6th one that I was thinking of. I'm going to have to go back and read my STARJAMMERS. But yeah, I mean, as far as kind of getting 2 of them in the wave is concerned, it's really good. It's a really good start. And I think if my guesses are right, we'll probably get the other 2 or 3 in future waves, so that you can slowly build that STARJAMMER team up. So it's definitely worth picking up the Build-A-Figure. Definitely worth picking up this one if you're interested in completing that STARJAMMERS team. These 2, CORSAIR and of course Chode, in my opinion are 2 really good ones and 2 of my favourite from the wave. It's actually a really strong wave in my opinion, but yeah, he's definitely worth picking up, and the fact that he's on that Vulcan body is kind of meta because Vulcan is of course his son if you read into the comics. But yeah, either way, he's quite comic book accurate. I really like him, definitely well worth picking up in my personal opinion. I'm sure other people have different opinions than that, but I think he's definitely worth picking up. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you soon.